Learn about liquidity. All right. This is very basic stuff, but I will go over it for you guys. So, if we are bullish, we will have a chart that looks something like this. Okay. And if we are bearish, we're going to have something that looks like this. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, liquidity just means that there is resting money above certain levels, and they reside above highs and lows, okay? So, if we are bullish, okay, we are going to seek out these levels, okay? And I'll explain why in a second. So, in a bullish trend, you are going to make a high, a low, a higher high, and a lower low. Now, the opposite is true for a bearish trend. You have a high and you have a low. You now have a lower high and a lower low, a lower high, and so on and so forth. Okay. Now, where liquidity comes into play is above highs and below lows. Okay. So let's say, for example, we were doing, this. Okay. Right. Let's say that is our chart of price, and we don't have anything over here because it's in the future. We haven't seen it yet. Okay. Now, I just said that liquidity rests above highs and below lows. Okay. Now, the reason that is because when people see this and we're trending lower, we want to be in a position of shorting. Okay. And I'll just throw this on here too, so you guys can see what this means. So this is what you would call a short, okay? And this is what you would call a long. And I'll just throw on position 2. So if we're shorting, we're betting that price is going to go down. And if we're longing, we're suspecting that price is going to go up, okay? So your red is your risk, and then the green is your reward, okay? You never want to have your reward to be less than your risk. This is never good, okay? You would not want to do that. You need it to be at least a 1-to-1 or more. Okay, if you're shorting or longing, it has to be more than 1-to-1 minimally. So why does liquidity rest below highs and lows? Okay, this is because there are resting orders sitting at these levels. Okay, so for example, if we took our short position, this is what most people are doing here. People are selling, a little bit of buying, selling, a little bit of buying, selling. Okay, so for example, someone quite literally would take this position, right? They saw us go into here, and then they saw that we went lower, okay? So they enter at this price with a stop right here, and then their target is down here. Now, in this case, they would be out of the trade, and they would have made their money, okay? Because their level got hit, they're out, okay? Let's say, for example, that someone had this position, okay? Let's say they even put their level there, okay? So basically, imagine this, but this level is at these black. All right, so I thought I would just voice over this part because I feel like I just did not explain this correctly. The reason why liquidity is a thing is because, like I said, there are orders resting above highs and below lows. So right here, when price starts reversing, we are looking to seek out those levels because people will put their stop loss at highs and lows. So as you can see with my short example that we're currently hovering over, I have my stop loss level of red at that first black bar, that liquidity pool, that swing high, okay? Price wants to take this out because it knows that there are orders sitting and resting there. And in order to move a certain direction, we need to take them out first, okay?